Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. Gennady Golovkin versus Vanes Martirosyan, now fighting for a commemorative WBC belt. Stay tuned. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working now. Cinco de Mayo, we have an upcoming fight. Gennady Golovkin, hey and all guys, versus Vanes Martirosyan, a junior middleweight coming off a 2-year layoff, moving up in weight, and coming off a loss to Erislandy Lara. However, this isn't Golovkin's fault that this fight is happening. In fact, it's Canelo Alvarez's fault, who failed 2 drug tests in February, and everything went downhill from that point. Golovkin had to find a filler opponent. In my opinion, I think he probably should have fought Derevyanchenko based on the style, and it would satisfy a mandatory. However, Team Triple G, they felt the need to fight Vanes Martirosyan instead. The IBF did rule that Golovkin can have this fight, this voluntary defense, because of what happened with the Canelo situation. However, if he gets past Vanes Martirosyan, which he is the favorite, he has to negotiate within 90 days of May 5th to fight against his mandatory, or he will be stripped of his title if he does not fight against Sergey Derevyanchenko next, right? But I want to give you guys the update. The WBC, another belt. Basically, Golovkin has all the belts in the division except for the WBO, which is held by Billy Joe Saunders. So he also has the WBC belt. The WBC made a commemorative, rare, collector's edition belt, and it will be up for grabs for the winner in this particular fight. Obviously, if they both make weight and fulfill their duties per the contract, which is make 160. Golovkin's 162.9, I believe it was, 7 days out. So him being a professional in general, I did an Ego Weight Watchers video, check that, but he's under 163 pounds a week out of the fight. So I think he'll make it. Vanes Martirosyan came in heavier at his 7-day mandatory WBC weigh-in. He was like 167, or maybe like 7 pounds away from the goal, 7 to 9 pounds. So I think they'll both make weight. So this will be up for grabs. It's a Tzeltal belt. Tzeltal, or I believe Southern Mexico, Mayan people. It's an old culture and community. It's a colorful belt. They did something similar for Canelo Alvarez versus Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. They had a belt that was eligible for the winner. And now that they're fighting on Cinco de Mayo, they wanted to do something special, the WBC, for this particular fight and make this belt. So you'll see pictures in the thumbnail. You'll also see pictures in the video. Let me know what you guys think of the winner, Triple G or Vanes Martirosyan, being gifted this particular commemorative belt. I think what happened is the WBC, they were making this belt. There's a lot of hours that go into the workmanship of these belts. Like, this is real precise. There's a lot of precision and craftsmanship and workmanship that is required for these. And I think initially this was supposed to be for the Canelo versus Triple G fight, and they've already started the process. So when that fight fell apart, they're not going to scrap it when they've already had the stitching and the embroidery and gather the materials and the threading, you know what I mean? So they just said, fuck it. This particular fight, even though it's Triple G versus Vanes Martirosyan, is now eligible. So you can't really fault the WBC in this situation. I do understand there's a lot of belts in boxing, but I believe they were really making it for Canelo versus Triple G, and nobody knew exactly what was going to happen, and nobody knew that the Canelo fight would fizzle out, at least for May. Canelo will be eligible mid-August to compete again, so he's definitely eligible by the second Mexican date of the year, quote unquote, which is Mexican Independence Day weekend. If Golovkin does not face Derevyanchenko in between Vanes Martirosyan in September, and he just elects to fight Canelo instead, unless Derevyanchenko's team has a change of heart, which I don't know that they will, because they were willing to step in on late notice, like 3 weeks notice, to secure a fight with Golovkin and get this May date. So if they have a full training camp and proper negotiations, I don't know if they're willing to take step aside money. But again, you would have to ask Andre Rozier, Lou DiBella, his promoter, stuff like that, if there's any way that they can step aside. I'm not sure. Money talks, so sometimes people's opinion changes, but so far Derevyanchenko's team hasn't showed a willingness to not get what they're owed, which is a shot at the champ. So if Golovkin does not face Derevyanchenko and pursues the money route, then he will in fact be stripped of his IBF title, which sets him back from becoming undisputed, because now there's another belt floating around, and the likes of Demetrius Boo Boo Andre, Danny Jacobs, Jermall Charlo, right? Derevyanchenko, all these top guys are going to have a shot at that. You know what I mean? Billy Joe Saunders. So let me know what you guys think of this WBC belt, the colors, the craftsmanship, and the details, the attention to details. And what do you think of this particular fight, Triple G versus Vanes, having a belt like this? So this is pretty customary. Obviously, the WBC, it's a business, so they want to be involved in the biggest fights. They did one for Canelo versus Chavez Jr., which was a catch weight of 164.5, not even a real weight class. They were going to do it for Canelo Triple G. Now they're still doing it for this fight. They had a money belt for Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor, which was an entertainment event. You know what I mean? Spectacle. It wasn't two in prime boxers or whatever. It was a boxer and a hybrid, you know what I mean, a fighter from another sport coming over. So it's business. You know what I mean? The WBC is trying to partake in these big events. So you can't really blame them for that. Let me know what you guys think. Can Vanes Martirosyan pull an upset or even complicate things? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1.